Good afternoon, everybody. Christian here. Today is the 29th of March 2021. I have a birthday in a couple of days. That's pretty cool. Let's see, lots of stuff to talk to you about. As you know, I get paid every other week, so there's been no change to my stock portfolio. As the last time I updated you, it's exactly the same. I will actually buy more stock like the day after this video comes out. It's when I get paid, and then I'll update you what I bought and why I bought it and how it's changed everything at that time. Right now, I have nothing to update you regarding that. The stock is up from where I purchased it. It got a little bit of a pullback, but not much, and then it just kept going higher. So right now, I'm just kind of waiting, and hopefully I can acquire more at better prices. You know, if it pulls back, I would be happier than if it just kept running. But regardless, that's where that stands. What I want to talk to you guys about today is some unforeseen circumstances or some unforeseen changes in my life. Let's say unforeseen, partially unforeseen. So when I live in Arkansas, as most of you guys know, and in rural Arkansas, so there's not a lot here, and you saw me go looking for a job, and there are very few places I can actually go apply for because there are very few places for business around here. So I ended up going like to multiple towns away for the actual job that I obtained. In any event, one of the other side effects of living in rural Arkansas is there are very few places to live if you were looking to live in an apartment. In my particular town, there's one apartment complex. It's owned by the government. It is based on your income, and that's where my wife and I live. Now, we knew our rent would go up when I took my job, but you know, we were expecting it, and we were kind of budgeting for it, looking for that to happen. And so, you know, I got a job, and that would try to change my rent, and then I got a raise on top of that. It was a substantial raise, which is going to up my rent again. But we figured there was a ceiling at some point that we would hit against, you know, market going rate. It would kind of cap it, you know. But that's not what happened. In fact, our landlord notified us that our rent would basically double. We'd be paying $1,000 a month for this place in rural Arkansas, which is ridiculous. So even the landlord said, I'm not trying to kick you out or anything of that nature. I'm not trying to force you out. I'm just telling you this is how it works. And so, you know, you could buy for less than we're going to be charging you rent. What do you want to do? So he said he would give us a couple of days to think about it. And of course, our response is, yeah, we're not paying $1,000 a month to rent the place that we were paying $500 a month just a couple months ago. That doesn't make any sense. So we are on the hunt, looking to see where is it that we're supposed to move to. And when I got the job, it's multiple towns away, and I thought at the time, you know, I could move closer to my job, and that would be nice for me. I wouldn't have to drive, you know, 45 minutes one way and then 45 minutes back the other. However, I didn't want to force it. I didn't want to jump if I wasn't being told, you know, God wasn't leading me to do that. You know, my daughter, she works in the other direction, you know, 20 minutes from the house, and my wife, she works in another direction, 15 minutes from the house. So, you know, we're kind of spread out in our employment situation. So if I move closer to one location, then I've actually moved them further away from their location. So it's kind of an interesting situation. And I just, like I said, didn't want to jump without being led by the Lord to do so. However, this situation arising to me, there's a fly in this room. It means that spring is here. So for me, this situation leads me to believe that the Lord has said, okay, I want you to move. Now I'm just looking for, okay, where's the open door? Where is it that you want me to go? And, you know, I don't care if it's another place to go rent or a place to buy. I don't care. Whatever door opens, I'll walk through, you know. But I'm just looking for the door right now. So, yeah, I could appreciate, or I would appreciate it if you guys would spend some time in prayer on that for my family. It's a change, and it requires immediate attention on my part. The landlord did contact us and say he would give us, he checked with his bosses, said it was okay, he would give us the month of April at the old rate, but then after that he'd have to charge us $1,000 a month basically. So I think it's $975, but anyway, $1,000. So yeah, I kind of have a time frame in which I would like to move, but if I don't see a door or an open door by that time, I would just pay the $1,000 a month, you know. Even though I wouldn't want to, I would have to, you know. So it's not like I have to, you know, find a place or be living on the street. It's just one of those situations where I feel like I'm being pushed, and so I'm like, okay, Lord, open my eyes to see the opportunity, and I will take it, man. That's where I'm at, okay? Just kind of a life update for you. One of the unforeseen circumstances of making more money is now people want more money for the same things they used to want less money for. And I have to protect my spending, you know, because if I want to maintain the rate at which I'm saving, which I'm pleased with, about roughly $1,000 a month, a little better than now, then yeah, I have to protect what I'm spending. I mean, I have to look at my rent because it's a big expense in my life and see if I can get that lower. And I have to look at my grocery budget. That's a big expense in my life and see if I can get that lower. Any major expenses, I just look at, okay, how do we cut that?